So this video will be really short. I put the camera, actually this is built-in camera on my iMac when I moved from city to countryside, and this is what happened on, as it says here, 29th of January 2022. This is the time when it started. This is the timer. So I'm leaving my room, and at 1 minute 49 seconds, around that time, the monster who murdered 3 members of my family, and this case also includes poisoning of 3 children, 3 minors, she tried to enter my room. Later she claimed that so I went to pick some firewood. This was winter, obviously. So she claimed later that when she figured out that she was recorded, she claimed that before I saw the video, she claimed that she was she tried to release the cat because the cat was allegedly in the hole, but no cat can be heard. Here I will play the sound. No cat can be heard, and later when I explained there was no cat in the video, no sound of cat. She claimed she heard cat meowing. Is it the right term? But when I explained there was no such thing in the video, she then claimed she was looking for me. You also can hear that she didn't call me or anything, because this is the rest of the room to the left side, and it's a 30 square meters room. She needed to enter the room to see if I'm there, but she hasn't entered the room. She's now in psychiatric hospital, or psychiatric unit of the hospital in Smederevo. This is the area. This is the city and area where I live. She's now there for more than a month. Today is the Today is August of 23rd of August 2023. This is the time. So she was in psychiatric hospital in 2019, from 13th of April until 10th of June, so 40 days. Let's go back to the video, and it can be seen here that she tried to enter the room once, when she noticed that there's a camera. She opened the door one more time. Again, she didn't call me or anything. She didn't step into the room, so she was not able to see from there. So didn't call me, didn't step into the room, so she was trying something else. I noticed some strange yellow stains on my usually white dress, t-shirts, and so on. So this is probably what she did when she entered my room previously, because when I moved to country, I hadn't installed this this I make right away, so I haven't recorded my room in the beginning, and as can be seen in my YouTube channel. So that monster who murdered my family is in big time in any sort, in every sort. Okay, I messed up this. So it can be seen here that she's in all sorts of witchcraft and stuff like that. Some people will call her witch by the definition, because a witch is by definition someone who is practicing black magic or white magic. Is the same. It is the same thing. So she probably tried to do some witchcraft in my room. Fortunately, I'm a type of person who is not really affected by this. I've explained in other videos why. So I believe in that because I'm a religious person, and if you believe in God, you believe in existence of demons and so on and so on. And not to mention that one of the major UK networks, news networks, I think they have some sort of morning program. They had a witch there, so-called certified witch, and she explained that and so on and so on. So I believe in that. There are a lot of things that happen to my family and my close and distant cousins related to that. So any religious person believes in that, because this is all done by demons. There is a guy who is talking constantly about that. He's named So this is the guy, he's talking constantly about that. Religious stuff. I had a major argument with that guy, he still didn't answer. So is there anything, is there something else I should mention? Yeah, I had a sort of discussion with the guy who is one of the top, I won't mention his name of course, who is one of the top scientists in one very popular field, and he didn't believe this. So I recommended that he buys a red book. So this is Carl Gustav Jung, one of the best, one of the most prominent, so Carl, what's this? Carl Gustav Jung. So psychiatrist and psychoanalyst, analyst, blah blah blah. So he wrote a book called Red Book, and in two books of this guy Radovan Rabrenovich. One is so when I last checked, he was not, there was nothing on him. So this is probably new book. I don't know how to translate this in English, but I read this one while you were sleeping. This is about Satanism. Unfortunately, I think there is no translation in... this is another book, Manhunt, or Hunting Man. Men, not man. And let's see. It says here that this book is magic demonology. So you have a lot on Satanism and occultism and stuff like that, spiritualism, mysticism in that book. I don't know if this is the guy. I don't think that's the guy. But anyways, never mind. So so there are several books. I don't have. I just read these two. I have these two books still here. I mean, in this room. Unfortunately, I don't think there is a translation in English. So, of course, he missed a lot of important things, but this is a good starting point, these two books, for everyone who wants to know about Satanism. So it is not as very important. I won't go into details now because I want to focus on this video. So I think there are only 4 books. I don't know when this came out. So, what's this premium? Okay, so this is something about history. Let's see if... yeah, this is new, 2023. Okay, I noticed that it's the different publisher, I think. Let's see if I can translate this to English. So now moving from the topic, but I mean it is important. It is related. Acquisition of the grave of my... wow.
Acquisition of the grave of MY.
Okay. Whatever. So this is his new book, and this is also a new book. Some short stories about the Serbian language. Let's see when it is published. 26. I haven't heard of this book, so I didn't know that he wrote it. This is about Satanism. So second title is Magical Demonology, or Magic Demonology. This is his second book. Okay, there go from right to left. So this is probably... yeah, this is the 2012, and this is probably 2010 or something like that. So this is about globalists, so-called synergy. Well, it doesn't say here which so it doesn't say which is the year of publishing this book. So probably something before 2010, something like that. So it has 5 stars. I think this is the same publisher. I don't know. So maybe they changed their name. I think it was another publisher. Doesn't matter. So I suggest everyone who knows Serbian, because I don't know if this is if these books, at least these two, are translated to English. They should be, definitely. Again, he missed some important points, important things. I will try to add those things in my video, but overall good starting point for everyone who's interested in. Well, I thought this is premium, if there is premium of Amazon. This looks, no, it's not. Looks like Amazon, one of Amazon logos. So yeah, it's actually Prime, not premium. But it's similar. They have it under this under the words, and this is above the words, so sort of similar. But anyways, so this is premium of Delphi. These are the bookstores, company that owns bookstores across Serbia, maybe even in the region, I don't know. So I bought a lot of books there. Well, not really a lot, because I read most things on internet in electrical form. So okay, that was it. So again, Radovan Rabrenovic. Maybe he's in in Amazon. Let's see. Wow. What? It's Goodreads. Wow. But only this first book. No. Yeah, actually, only first book. While you were sleeping. I don't see this other book. Yeah, it's not there. So this thing about magic demonology or magical demonology, this is literally translated, is not there. It's only on Goodreads. I think Goodreads is what? American social care. Okay. So let's see what is said. Amazon says about this book. Serbian edition. Yeah, it's Serbian. $16. So $16 would be okay. I think it's cheaper, but if you add the shipment, then it's definitely not cheaper than in Serbia. Okay, so let's finish up the video. So I'm going to so this is me leaving the room. I just add some firewood to my stove, and I'm leaving the room to go for. So I was within my household when she did that. Turned out that this is all that she's doing. It will be seen in other videos that I'm about to upload, that she was just simply spying on me for various reasons. Okay, so I'm now going to include to turn on sound, and we play it until she enters the room, trying to enter the room for second time, then I will stop, and I think that should be it. Okay, as can be seen, she tried to enter the room, but you can barely see her. For the first time, at least I cannot see her. I don't know if something is wrong with my contrast or whatever it is in question. But for second time, you can barely see her. I will just show his pictures. So she's a psychiatric patient. She has major psych issues, multiple psych issues. I think that she has I call her psych patient or psycho. Let's see where she is here, if I can see some of her. Yeah, that's her. Who is? This is quoted because I proved, I filed a crime report. This is my surname, Mishkovic. This S with diacritical V is pronounced as sh in Serbian, and this C with diacritical slash over it is pronounced as ch. Ch is formed by combining T and Y. So if you start T and go faster and faster, you will eventually end up with ch. So ch is something that some of the Americans say instead of ch. For instance, late Alice in Chains singer Lane Staley, he used to say Alice in Chains, not chains but chains. At least in some of the concerts. Anyways, so that's her, and you can see her in some other videos. So you can barely see her in this video, but again, it is obvious that she didn't enter the room. She tried, and she didn't call anyone. There's no any cat, any sound of cat or anything. So this is another video. This is the sound of my, by the way, on my old chair with artificial leather. If you wonder what's happening, so I'm going with my I'm rubbing with my back against the chair, in case you heard that strange sound. Okay, so that would be it. There will be another very interesting video on her spying on me, which I'm about to create and upload right after this video, and maybe some more. So I'm adding the videos related to this monster, sick monster again. She's deeply, and not just, it's not just about her being closely, not closely, but very deep into the occult and any sort of magic, but witchcraft and stuff like that, but also her whole family. They visit these so-called white sorcerers or witches, whatever you want to call them, on a regular basis. So really sick people. Her sister is also into that. She is also a psychiatric patient. I haven't finished something that I started, so I think that this monster has the full spectrum of dark tetrad, or tetrad, whatever it is pronounced. So, tetrad. Oh, it has age.
Tetrad.
No, it's actually, it doesn't have. So this is the definition. I won't go into details because I'm going to create a separate video on that. It will probably take a long time because I need to include all the videos that I called her like this, and there are like 10 or maybe even more than 10 hours of talking to her. So just to finish up with her sister, another psych patient. What? Okay. So this is her sister, this is her sister's son. Real piece of shit. He's now at Leeds University in England, but not for long, not until they find out what's the story behind the whole thing. So this is her sister, details on her sister, psych patient. She's also psych patient, as well as her sister who murdered 3 members of my family and poisoned children, three minors. So one more thing. I just try to see if there is a video on other members of family of this monster. Okay, anyways, I cannot find it. I cannot find the video. Maybe this is the video, because I mentioned. So this is this guy who's shown here. He's son-in-law. I think this is the right term in English. So he's son-in-law of second sister who died, of this monster who murdered my family. He was arrested in a major corruption affair, in a scandal in Serbia. I don't know when that happened, something like 2017, 2018. All major newspapers in Serbia wrote about that. So her family is connected to major criminals in Serbia and the region. So this is these are real sick monsters and criminals. Okay, so I'm finishing this this story here.